Oh, Jay Young rich nigga coming in the building. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to my nigga King Thor and Sir go to this and that. Y'all don't know nothing about that shit.
Shut up.
Nah, yeah, alright, HashBrown Doyler here, and today I'm with, Jake
Jay Young rich nigga, we up in this bitch. What's up? Yeah.
and that guy, and, today they're gonna be basically explaining more in detail why Underclass is, like, indeed or going to lead into how you wanna go it, and I'll just let him get on with it.
Alright, so what should I start off with?
Start off with the fucking like when he as soon as he got leader and like how he treated you as soon as he
No,
got
no, no,
leader.
no. Let's start off like in the very, very beginning how I brought back Underclass.
Yeah.
Alright, remember when we all left and then we made Perception?
Yeah.
Alright, so basically that happened.
Mate, that was like a year ago.
Yeah. And then, alright, so basically, so what happens? I brought back Underclass, so it's sneaky. I talked to him. He let me bring him back, so that's why I was leader. And then LZ had left and everything, right? And then he begged me. Well, yeah, he did beg me. He fucking to let him join back in as a co-lead editor. I mean, not even a lead editor.
Oh, Perception?
Yeah, no, for Underclass. Remember when
Oh,
came
I
back?
remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
And not lead editor, but I mean, he wanted to be a
A
co-leader.
co-leader and co-leader.
Yes.
He got mad when he wasn't even co-leader and you was leader and Alex was leader, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got mad as shit.
All right, so that happened, and then all right, so that's when I brought back Underclass again. So that's why I was leading Underclass because I brought it back for that moment. And then all right, it's what now? Hmm. What else happened after that?
You can start. You can actually start with how he act, like how he got leader, like the how he got leader
All
in the
right,
first place,
so
like
basically, uh,
because he like you just started off how like
all
you
right,
know how you
I was the leader of the team, right? But then
yeah
when it came to like making decisions and shit, he would always go to Sneaky and
yeah
Sneaky.
he'll always go to Sneaky since
Yeah,
Sneaky was like the prime leader. He would go to hit like the prime leader who made the team.
yeah,
It would just
Yep.
be like, yo, tell Jake that I can do this, da 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 da, because he won't let me do it in the first place. Stuff like that. I'm like,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
a little
Like, what's
childish as
the
fuck.
point of me being a leader if I can't act like a leader?
So he wants,
He
like,
would,
more control and stuff.
yeah.
Basically, because Jake had control, but you know,
Yeah.
since Sneaky made the team to begin with, that was his. He was the
No, yeah.
like the boss of everything. You know what I
Yeah, all
mean?
I
right.
got
So
you.
like that happened, right? And then Blaze got kicked from the team for some like for telling Sneaky some stupid shit that I had told Blaze to tell him just to joke around. And then yeah, we would always joke with LZ, like talking shit, but like we were always joking, but he'll always take it to the heart. And then he would always tell Sneaky, and then he ended up kicking people that I
Yes,
didn't
he
want
went
kicked from the
kicking
team.
people out the team that would like jeopardize the team. He didn't honestly really care as
Yeah,
much, but he would just kick people out the team just because you know they mistreated him or disrespected him in chat when it was just a joke. Because everything we say are jokes; they're not really meant to be taken serious. But whoever takes them serious, like takes it serious to the heart, is just like kind of just nasty.
yeah.
So
All
it
right.
was
So
just
all that
banter.
happened. Yeah, that what?
Yeah, it was just banter, you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, all right, so basically all that happened, right? And after a while, everyone was just already getting kind of tired of Alzi because you always like we just joking around in the chat all the time. Obviously, you know what I mean. We like it wasn't a serious
Mm.
thing. And then after a while, everyone just got tired of it. And I told Alzi, I'm like, yo, like I wanted to obviously I wanted to kick him because he was just acting stupid already. He would
and he
always be
wasn't a
trying to
leader,
out
so
like
he could Jake
yeah.
could necessarily kick LZ if he
Yeah,
wanted
and
to.
I fucking like he would tell Sneaky everything. I'm like, dude, why do you tell Sneaky everything? Like he's not part of Skate 3 anymore. You know what I mean? Like he
Yeah.
does his own thing, I
Yeah.
guess. But
The
Sneaky,
only thing Sneaky was leader of was the channel, and the channel was the main prime source of Underclass. Obviously, you know what I mean. That's what kept the
Yeah.
name the name. It's not like Skate 3 was had team lobbies where people could actually know Underclass. Underclass was known through YouTube, and Sneaky had the prime source YouTube. So it's just like LZ went to Sneaky knowing that he was the prime source of the whole team to get whatever he wanted.
yeah,
And Jake, he was leader, but he didn't have the channel credentials, so it's not like he could do as much. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
And so basically, I said like I tried to kick him from the team, and Alzi was like, no, I'm not kicked, and all this other shit. You know what I mean? Acting like a little kid. After I was being serious about it, after like everyone was already getting tired of that stupid shit with LZ. And then so basically, this is what I did. I already knew I couldn't do it, but I tried to change the information for Underclass so that I could keep the channel as like for myself, right? And that failed. But I already knew about it. So as soon as that failed, Sneaky never gave me the information back, and I left the team along with other people. And then we started up XI, And then that's when LZ stayed with the team by himself.
Oh yeah, okay. I can explain this one because I was actually in the chat. Freaking after everyone left, like underclass and everything, like we made XI or whatever. Me myself, I was never kicked for the fact that I like people used to make jokes and talk shit. I would like usually just be reading and just never really say anything. And like when my name was put into the conversation, then that's when I would put my 2 cents. But I was never kicked out of the chat along with everybody else that made XI. You know what I mean? So I actually saw everything in the making. Underclass was already going downhill like 3 months before everyone. It was either decided to make that XI or it was either kicked. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
after people made XI was basically like a second Underclass. There was no difference. There was no new team in Skate 3. It was just Underclass, but Jake owning a new channel on YouTube. That's all. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
But like freaking Underclass, I mean, the only LZ tried to like kind of save Underclass, I would say, but
He started recruiting like
he
kids that
started
weren't up to the standards
like
of the channel.
because I knew because I've already adapted into the Call of Duty editing PC community or whatever. So like he tried bringing some of them into the Skate 3 community, and they didn't even have a console to record Skate 3. They didn't have the game in general. They just got what are called frag packs, which are like pre-recorded clips for you in a WinRAR for people to edit, and he will upload them as if like Underclass new edit,
Yeah,
original
like as if
as
like
fuck.
they were like the new editors of the team.
Exactly, basically, and he was basically surviving off of Alex's freaking high scores or whatever. And
Yeah, when he made like little random edits.
Oh,
yeah, like put just high scores and putting them on
And
Underclass.
Alex, like even Alex didn't want those, like some of those uploaded to Underclass, like. But
Yeah.
he didn't tell LZ anything. You know how Alex is. I
Like
guess.
basically Jake was the prime of like he was the main. He was Underclass. That's basically what it is. He was Underclass when it came to edits, when it came to recruiting, basically, because LZ didn't really recruit people.
All right, and this is another thing. LZ would always say that he's worked so hard for Underclass and his other.
He didn't do anything.
All he did was upload scores with no editing and then call it weekly highs. Like anyone
That's
could
it.
do that.
Yeah.
And then he said, "I never put work into the team and all this other bullshit." I'm like, dude, I made 5 team tages that
Yeah,
equal up
they're
to like
all
an
amazing.
hour of editing.
Oh, amazing.
Like it equals legitly probably an hour or more of editing. That's basically Underclass and how like the fame. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like Jake is Underclass. So like, what was Underclass gonna do without him? Legit. And the thing was once like didn't Sneaky give LZ the credentials to the channel?
Yeah, and then when that happened,
See, once that happened, then LZ started making money.
off my edits, and that's when
Jake, and
that's
that
when-
and like
yeah,
yeah,
when I
I'm not
edit the
trying.
channel.
Yeah, that Jake wasn't really trying to be a dickhead. That's the thing people trying to like don't understand, and like people just spread gossip and shit. Jake is not a fucking faggot. Like yeah, he's a Mexican, a bitch.
Fucking bitch.
He ain't a faggot. Like he's not gonna just do something to be mean. Legit, Underclass has been up for the longest time while we was just preparing XI. And when I mean
Yeah.
I'm legit like the whole team was just in the making. He didn't do anything. He let LZ be like as long as he had his niggas in his like own channel with the team, he was straight. But then once he found out that legit his edits were still on that channel and LZ had like the credentials to make money off of, that's when it kind of got serious because Underclass was still getting views and likes or whatever. So that's just like, wow, you're making like $1 off of every 1,000, view on
Yeah.
my edit. You
And
know
then
what I mean?
like
That's
Team
kinda
Toss
shitty.
1 to 5 had like at least more than 10K views.
Legit. So that's pretty shitty. That's really shitty when you really think about it. That's like
And here's
your
the thing,
hard work
and Sneaky
and
never ever paid me for anything like that.
nothing.
Yeah. The only thing he ever got me, and not even he got it for me, it was cinematic. He had got me like some bullshit, and that's about it. It was like one thing, and not even Sneaky got it for me. It was Sin or cinematic, whatever you want to call him. But yeah. So then when the money, I guess all that PayPal shit that LZ had like his hands on, I was like nah, and I took down the channel. And then everyone over here starts off with that bullshit. Jay got bad because LZ won skaters. Contest.
Yeah, that I don't see that.
That's
just
the lamest
so-
shit you can think of.
A lot
All
of
this
people
bullshit
be
was,
saying that to me.
that like so happened at the same time. Legit, I don't like. Legit, we saw that. He was like, "Oh shit, people about to be all. Oh, Jake lost, so now he's
Like,
gonna,
people were
be
freaking out over that.
Yeah, people was getting mad. I'm like, me and Jay really didn't really care as much because he knows that overall he's a good editor. He like a better editor than LZ. He doesn't need a contest to tell him that. Like, that's
Yeah,
kind of relevant as fuck. And like knowing all the contests that we enter, throughout our edits, that one contest really didn't mean shit. So
especially
it's
if it's
just
Skate 3. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. So really, straight up, it's just like that. I don't know. Just to clear that up, Jake did not delete the channel out of anger
Yep.
from the contest. That's completely, false.
Yep.
yeah.
That is
And the
not.
sad thing is that LZ lived off the Underclass channel. He didn't even care about his own channel.
Yeah, that's how most people be too. Like he legitimately took
And this
care.
is and that's the reason why he quit overall editing, because that was his last like source of like
Mm, pretty sure. I guess
Oh,
so. It's either that or he switched channels or doing something else. It's honestly not even that important to us, really.
yep.
As long as he's not making money off of stuff that we did. Legitly, I could
even Jay had uploads on there.
I think
Your mic's fucked up.
Yeah, your
No.
mic is like it's coming in now. Say that again.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
Uh, I had enough videos on there to copyright, and knowing that he could make videos off mine, because anybody can go on the Underclass channel and view my shit. But I still didn't do it because he wasn't affecting me really as much because I didn't really care as much. But Jake was, because I'm not really the source. I wasn't really a source of Underclass. Like I wasn't really the main part. I was just an editor in it. But Jake kind of has the bigger part in the team. So being he did what he did, it made sense. But I can see like if I would have played a part in it, that would have been like, oh, you didn't really have to do anything because you're not really that important. I kind of agree because it's Skate 3.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So yeah,
Right, and I've got two more things. The first
yeah.
one is Jake. Are you still in Iron?
What do you mean?
Iron sniping or whatever it is.
Oh no, I left.
No, yeah. Second one is Jesus Christ. Right. No, the second one is the XII. The channel was created on the 22nd of July. Were you guys planning on like switching over to their new team XII back then, or were you like waiting for the time to be right to do it?
No, I made the team like knowing that I was gonna stay on that team on XI
Right.
for sure.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and I don't want. This is the thing. We don't want people thinking that like legit. We don't want people thinking that like XI is about to be like dead or some shit. We literally have like shit coming up for the shit. Like we're not just making it. We weren't just making the team titles to be like, okay, what are we gonna do now? Because we actually have shit prepared. We can legitimately do weekly highs with good edits towards it. You know what I mean? We don't have to just put some random shit on there and I have like me personally, since I'm like in the Call of Duty, PC editing community, I have connections to editors that actually edit Skate 3, have the game,
yeah,
console, and actually edit it, and get it uploaded to PC editing channels. You know what I mean?
yep,
Like Call of Duty PC editing channels, but it's Skate 3. And I'm like, and I'm actually, contacting them to try to recruit them to XI to keep the channel alive. You know what I mean? Different content,
yeah.
different different styles, you know what I mean, towards Skate 3,
That's another reason why I also added like Skate 1 and 2 into XI, just to
Mhm.
make it a little different than all the other teams.
Make it a
that
little
just
different.
stick to
We already added trick line. We're already getting like the best of everything, legit. We freaking game escape, foot planning, all that. Legit.
Sounds good. Alright, is that basically all that you guys have to see?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Alright, good stuff. Alright, so everyone, thanks for watching, and this is the real reason for why Underclass has been taken down, you could say. And the top links in the description will be towards XII, Jake, and Jay here. So go sub to them, go check out the XII Team Taj if you guys haven't already. It's bloody crazy, I must say. It's definitely in my top 3 montages of all time. And that's basically all that I have to say for this video, and I'll catch you guys later.